And what's up everybody, here we are on the road to the biggest event of the summer. After an amazing Extreme Rules pay-per-view, the hype for SummerSlam is real, and if WWE doesn't want to let that fade away, a strong card is the way to go, and they might deliver exactly that. Here is my card predictions for SummerSlam. And we are going to start with a banger, Finn Balor versus the new Bray Wyatt. Now that Bray has returned, it's pretty clear that we are going to see him in action at SummerSlam, and since his first target was Finn Balor, a match between them feels obvious. However, that's not 100% true because there's possibilities of Bray targeting a different person every week, and there's also rumors of Finn requesting some time off too. But that time off could be for after SummerSlam, and since I don't really see a better opponent for Bray Wyatt, Balor vs Wyatt is definitely a match we might see for this summer's biggest event. Speaking of Wyatt, for the Smackdown Tag Team Championship, I'm going to pick the New Day versus Harper and Rowan. Daniel Bryan was supposed to make a career-changing announcement on SmackDown Live and nothing happened. But what we know is that he's planning to go where Daniel has not gone before. To be honest, I don't really know what he's talking about. He could go on 205 Live or aim for every championship in WWE, or, since Luke Harper is apparently going to make a return to the ring soon, Bryan could take the leadership of a new Wyatt family, sort of, like the Bryan family. Yeah, it sounds odd, but for now this is the only believable option I got, so I guess I'm going with this one. For the Cruiserweight Championship, Drew Gulak versus Chad Gable. If you didn't know, after multiple reigns as Tag Team Champion, Chad Gable is now a permanent resident of 205 Live, and if you think it is a downgrade, Gable is currently proving everyone wrong. His last match against Jack Gallagher was probably one of the best matches of the year, match that he won by the way, so right now, especially after a performance like that, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't get a shot at the Cruiserweight Championship, and it could take place at SummerSlam. Next, and it's a weird one, I'm going to pick an Inter-branded ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. Well, I guess it's going to be my bold prediction of the night because this one has poor chances to happen. Right now we're heading to a one-on-one between Nakamura and Ali, but there's a lot of talents like Strowman, Joe, Andrade and Zayn who are not currently scheduled for a match at SummerSlam. And since we are already going to have a lot of one-on-one matchups, there might be a spot reserved on this card for a big match with more than 4 people in the ring. So, why not a ladder match like this? It would be great. For the SmackDown Women's Championship, Bayley versus Ember Moon. I was for sure expecting Bayley vs Charlotte at SummerSlam, but instead WWE granted a challenge spot to Ember Moon, and there's nothing to complain about that. It came a little bit out of nowhere since Ember was stuck in a storyline between Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, but at least we got what we all need right now, a fresh matchup. So, since this match is already official, let's move on to the next one, and we're going to stay in the women's division. Because for the Women's Tag Team Championship, the Iconics versus the Kabuki Warriors. So, the Women's Tag Team Championship. What was supposed to be another chapter of the Women's Revolution actually led to literally nothing. I mean, we haven't really seen these titles since WrestleMania and nobody really cared about. But maybe it's time for change, since we're probably going to have a championship match at SummerSlam. And if so, it shouldn't be hard to guess that Asuka and Kairi Sane are going to be the challengers. I don't know where this is going, but it's better than nothing. For the United States Championship, there's a good chance we're going to have a rematch between AJ Styles and Ricochet. For the moment, the feud between the club and Ricochet is gold, and it's far from being over. Even if Ricochet lost his championship to Styles, I think it's pretty safe to say he's going to do anything to take it back, leading to a potential rematch at SummerSlam. I don't know though if the Usos, for example, could be on Ricochet's corner to eliminate the 3-on-1 situation, but one thing is sure, it's gonna be good anyway. Then we're going to have Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon in a steel cage match. Right now everything going on with Kevin Owens is on point. He's the perfect choice to incarnate the voice of the voiceless against the Shane McMahon whose situation at the moment is not ideal. I mean, we all complain about that. But a confrontation between them is probably going to lead to interesting moments. One of them could be a match at SummerSlam, but not just a singles match. There's probably a stipulation looming around, and personally, I'll go with a steel cage match. It could be literally anything or actually nothing, but for now, that's how I see it. Now for the WWE Championship, it's going to be Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. This is also one of the matches that already are on the official card, and this is a matchup we totally deserve. Kofi's reign as WWE Champion is amazing, and if there was one opponent that Kofi should definitely face at SummerSlam, it's gotta be Randy Orton. When you know the history between them, this match is going to make everything come full circle, and I can't wait to see that. After this, we're going to have Drew McIntyre versus The Undertaker. Well, I'm actually not sure anymore about The Undertaker competing at SummerSlam, but if he does, Drew has to be his opponent. We saw at Extreme Rules some moments foreshadowing a feud face-to-face between Taker and McIntyre, and in my eyes, Drew is the one and only deserving a matchup against the legend, a match that he absolutely needs. So, if Taker shows up, expect McIntyre to be there too. For the Raw Women's Championship, the match is already official. Becky Lynch versus Natalya. To be honest with you, before the match was made, I wasn't going to pick Natalya to face Becky at SummerSlam, but if you take a close look at it, it makes perfect sense why Natalya has been chosen for this match, and I actually feel pretty dumb for not thinking about it. SummerSlam is going to take place in Canada, so you can definitely expect people like Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens and Natalya to have a spot on the card, which is exactly what's happening for Natalya. We'll see about the other ones. And finally, for the Universal Championship, I'm going to pick Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. So, since quite a few months now, I was highly expecting Brock Lesnar to enter SummerSlam as the Universal Champion, and well, dreams came true. Or nightmares, depends about your point of view. This obviously led to a rematch being scheduled for SummerSlam between Rollins and Lesnar, but I don't think this one will stay the way it is. I was also thinking for a long time about a triple threat between Rollins, Lesnar and Reigns, and even if it doesn't really look like it's going to happen, it's far from impossible. So I'm going to stick with my ideas and predict this main event to turn into a blockbuster. And that's going to settle these card predictions. Tell me guys what you think about it down in the comments below. Thanks everyone for watching. As always, please remember to share, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and you can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. All the links are in the description. I'll see you next time for the results predictions for SummerSlam, and if you don't want to miss them, click beside the subscribe button and ring the bell. Until then, stay safe everyone, and see you soon.